If the yen continues to slide, this is the direct impact we're going to see in America. We may see fewer Toyota factories in Kentucky or Alabama in the future. That means less jobs for Americans, okay? I tell you, Cassie and I went to Home Depot this weekend, and it reminded me that I had recently gone to Home Depot a couple days ago. I can't remember what I was. I think to get a garden hose in the morning. I went and checked out. The carts won't go out of the store. You have to take the cart over to a register, and there's a sensor, and you have to hover it by the sensor, and it will turn off the brakes, and you can go out the store with it. Target, almost everything's locked up in some places. Yeah. Almost everything on every aisle in some places is locked up.
Oh, that's crazy.
Why is that? They don't want you shopping in the stores, right? Cassie made a much better point. Guys, they're preparing for what's next. That's why they're locking everything up. They're preparing for what comes next. You think the robbing and the looting is bad now? No, that's why they're doing this. They're preparing for it. It's not happening now. When the dollar starts to collapse, guys, we have 6 years tops. I want to be out of this country in 3 years, I think. If something doesn't change. Now, there are forces on our side fighting. There are some things that could occur, maybe. But it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. So here I want to read you guys exactly from Mr. X, exactly what he had to say about this. U.S. debt is over $34 trillion and climbing. The interest on the debt is becoming greater than the government's major spending items, i.e. defense spending. Foreign nations are the largest holders of U.S. debt in the form of holding U.S. treasuries and bonds. China had been the largest holder, but for the past few years has been selling it off. The U.S., with its increasing debt through spending needs more debt buyers at a time when the likes of China is selling it and no longer buying. They're squeezing us. Hello. Japan, whose economic strength is weakening due to the value of their currency depleting due to the U.S. artificially. Here's the thing, guys. Our bad tokenomics at home, if you will, with our fiat currency is now destroying the economies of some of the countries that are supposed to be our best friends. I don't know if you know this, but, if your best friend accidentally did something like, I don't know, cleaning a gun and accidentally shot your wife or something, killed her. Yeah, it's your best friend. It's an accident, but, how do you forgive that? Our bad economics at home, destroying the Japanese, one of our last friends over there. How do you think that's going to play? If Japan has to curtail its buying of U.S. treasuries, the U.S. is screwed. Japan, whose economic strength is weakening due to the value of their currency depleting due to the U.S. artificially propping up its economy in dollar, is the largest holder of U.S. debt. We showed you that, treasuries and bonds. If Japan has to curtail its buying of U.S. treasuries, the U.S. is screwed. As the U.S. debt increases, the interest rate on the debt continues to increase. This will threaten the U.S.'s ability to finance its major expenditures in the future, i.e., defense, pensions, healthcare, etc. Last year, U.S. interest payments on its debt amounted to 2.4% of GDP. And the CBO projects will increase to 3.9% by 2034. Why 2.4 to 3.9? That's so high. It's because interest rates are going up and our GDP is going down. GDP is going down percentage-wise.
Gotta get the money somewhere.
Gotta come from somewhere, people. Gotta come from somewhere.